Hey everybody, this is the Skull and Shackles recap for this week. We didn't play Sirius's game or the upcoming game that Sirius is going to be DMing, which is basically going to be the evil campaign because Sirius hurt his back this week, so he couldn't DM or play. He was supposed to join us in Skull and Shackles this week, but he couldn't. So but he said he should be back up by next week. So more Greyhawk Wars for the other campaign, and with the evil campaign, there's probably not going to be much story to that one because we're going to be just balls out evil doing whatever the fuck we want to do. That's neither here nor there. Sorry. Fucking my beard itches more now that I got it fucking trimmed than it ever fucking did beforehand. So, fucking that shit's fucking annoying. So, anyways, what happened? I gotta remember because I took a fucking nap today for like 6 hours after we played D&D, so I'm like wide awake now, but on the inverse, I forgot what we fucking did today. So, well, yesterday. So, thinking. Oh, while I'm fucking thinking about what we did in the proper order we did it, I finally got all of the D&D Skull and Shackles updates off of Vloggerdome onto YouTube. So, if you're actually curious about shit that I'm not mentioning in this one, you can go back and easily look them up. I've made a playlist for them and everything. So, there you go. And I've numbered them part blankety blank. So if you really need to know the story and the horrible fucking disgusting antics we have done in the pirate campaign thus far, check them out. Okay, now I remember. So, we started off, same from last week, we were heading towards Tidewater Rock. And on the way, we decided we were going to fucking resupply, but we never resupplied because the port we went into, they had a dragon problem. So, we got all tied up in that shit. So, the villagers were like, "Oh, help us! We're just a bunch of fucking gnomes and humans and shit, and we got these dragon, and it's coming into town and it's eating people, and it's all fucked up. It's bad, very bad juju, because they're on the island of the juju pirates. Because in Pathfinder, juju is basically like voodoo. So we decide, being the fucking stalwart heroes we are, in reality, being the fucking opportunistic pricks that we are, we decide that this would be a very good boon for us to fucking, tackle this fucking dragon, kill it, and fucking, not only have this little fucking, village endeared towards us, but also the pirate lords who happen to rule this specific island we're on. In fact, the island we're on was the island we found the metal bird on. So that's kind of cool. Archimedes, the talking clockwork parrot, who was a god. So, we decided to track down this dragon. Well, the plan was originally, my plan, was I was going to beat the fucking dragon into unconsciousness, and then I was going to drag it back to town, and then I was going to vivisect it in front of all the fucking townspeople, but specifically the children. Because I wanted to teach them a lesson. I was like, children, this is life. You gotta watch this magical, mystical creature die. And die in a very bad way, too, because I'm going to be pulling out its organs and, squeezing on them. And being like, this is a dragon's gallbladder, blah, 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 blah. And this is the dragon's breath sac, blah, 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 blah. We didn't do that because shit fucking got a lot more complicated. It always happens when you're dealing with fucking dragons. It's never fucking that simple, you know? It's never as simple as just going in and fucking, you know, crushing its fucking skull into paste. No, they have to throw fucking loops. Fucking cocksucking fucking draconic fucking pieces of shit. So, we've tracked down where this dragon is. It's at this riverbank. And we see it bubbling under the water. So, you know, Silver starts shooting arrows at the water, but he's missing. So, my character, thankfully, speaks Draconic. So, I was like, you know, fuck this shit. I was like, show yourself, you fucking craven, cowardly worm. That fucking pissed off the dragon, so he started fucking like coming at us. And I was like, I ain't having none of this fucking shit. So I, you know, because I'm all fucking buffed up and shit, I charge into the water. I'm like, fuck this fucking pussy pansy ass fucking serpentine piece of fucking shit. I do what I want. I'll fight him on his own fucking turf. So, fucking, you know, again, I do one of my crazy fucking maneuvers because, you know, that's what I do. I'm crazy fucking giant, man. So, I get in the water, I grab the fucking, like, the giant serpentine dragon by its stupid fucking snake neck and just whip it around me so the rest of the party can fucking beat up on it. It pisses the dragon off and the dragon fucking drops me. I mean, it doesn't actually drop me, you know, but it deals a massive amount of fucking damage to me. But, you know, we persevere and we just beat this fucker into unconsciousness and then we're like, yay! That's when the second dragon fucking pops out and it's like, fuck! Really? Two? You fucking... Ugh. So, you know, we beat that one into unconsciousness as well. So, we have two fucking dragons here. And then, you know, once we fucking, you know, once, you know, the situation has been fucking settled, we make a discovery that these are not fully grown dragons. They're juvenile dragons. So it's like, oh great! We've probably just pissed off a mother dragon somewhere around here. So, instead of fucking dragging their carcasses back to the town and fucking dissecting them, I decided, like, you know, we just cut off their fucking heads as proof. And it's like, here you go, we killed the dragon. Goodbye, fucking see ya. So, but then, like, we were like, you know what, maybe it's not a good idea to just leave in case, you know, a bigger dragon does come and wreck this fucking town up, because then the pirate lords would probably blame us for killing the fucking baby dragons and pissing off the mom. So we stay for a couple of days, nothing fucking happens. Finally, my character's just like, you know what, fuck it. I got an idea. If this doesn't draw out a fucking dragon, I don't know fucking what will. So I just take basically buckets of fucking dragon's blood and just paint the entire fucking village with it. So, yeah. And the villagers are kind of giving me like a fucking like, what are you doing? I'm like, hey buddy, you know, don't worry. Don't worry about me. This is just an old ancient elven tradition of friendship and respect. I like you guys. So, I'm gonna paint your houses in dragon's blood for no reason. It's not like I'm trying to fucking, you know, get a grieving mother dragon to fucking come out and, you know, attack the fucking city or something, you know. Why are you asking so many questions? I fucking saved you. Go away. Yeah, so that's my character. So we fucking, you know, no dragon, no mommy dragon appeared, so we were just like, fuck this shit. We got more important shit to do. And we left. And again, we left without fucking resupplying. The reason we even fucking stopped in the first fucking place. Didn't even fucking do it. Although, after the game, I looked something up and we fucked up. We fucked up big time with the dragons. Because I looked up the type of dragon that they were, and it turns out that they were imperial sea dragons. Imperial dragons are basically like the kind of more oriental type dragon, you know, long, serpentine bodies, no visible wings, little stubby legs, and here's the most important part: not evil. Not evil. Not evil. So, these dragons we killed were chaotic good. So, that shows me either one of two things. Either, well, actually, one of three things. Either A, the dragons were forced to attack the villagers due to, you know, starvation, something like that. Three. A and three. Pfft, fucking idiot. B, something was controlling the sea dragons. And if something was controlling the sea dragons, that was a really super powerful fucking thing that was controlling these sea dragons that make them attack. Because with a chaotic good creature, they're not going to just, you know, a classic example of a chaotic good creature would be an elf. You know, you're not going to have a fucking elf storming into a fucking town eating people. It's just like with a dragon. They're intelligent creatures. They're not just like big, dumb fucking animals. They're as intelligent or more so than most sentient fucking humanoids. So, these fucking dragons attacking this village and them being good dragons, that does not fucking look good on us. I mean, it does look good on us because, you know, we're a bunch of big, tough adventurers and we're pirates, so we don't fucking give a fucking at the end of the day. However, it's just like, this is going to come back and bite us in the ass. It really is. Oh yeah, the third reason, I forgot. Third reason why chaotic good dragons would attack is the fucking villagers did something. The villagers brought it upon themselves. But like I said, I don't know. And you know what? I don't fucking care, to be completely honest, because we don't fucking live on that island, so go fuck themselves, you know? Fuck them. So after that, we decide to head towards Tidewater Rock, the fucking, you know, the big MacGuffin. Or at least I thought it was like the big MacGuffin for the campaign arc. But turns out it wasn't. Because here's what happened when we got to Tidewater Rock. Turns out it was already inhabited by a Lady Smithy or something like that. And she's a pirate lord whose husband was like another bigger pirate lord, but then Harrigan, the dude who kidnapped us originally, he teamed up with another pirate lord and they killed this dude, so she's had like a real hard on for Harrigan ever since. So, and this is something interesting we found out, is apparently at some point in the past, Harrigan was raiding Chilaxian ships, but he got caught by the Chilaxians, and a lot of people thought he was executed, but now he's back. So again, that's like a lot of little twists in this edition, because like with the Sea Dragons, I can see a lot of possibilities about why Harrigan is back. He's undead. He could be some type of weird form of undead, much like Barnabas, or no, Barbarossa in Pirates of the Caribbean. He might have escaped from the Chilaxians, which, like, that's something I've been thinking about too. Is because, like, okay, the pirate lord lady told us like Harrigan was this big badass and he had like a huge fleet and shit, right? So that got me to thinking. I was like, wait a second. If Harrigan's such a fucking badass, why was he on the Wormwood? The Wormwood was a fucking rinky-dink little piece of fucking shit. I mean, pretty much every fucking boat, except for the one that those fucking elven rum runners was fucking sailing, was infinitely fucking better than the Wormwood. So why the Wormwood? What is so fucking special about the fucking Wormwood that Harrigan, this immensely fucking badass fucking pirate dude, would choose it? I don't get it. And he is clearly powerful because I'm thinking about it too. Like a lot of the people in our crew, Sandara, the cleric, she's 5th level. She hasn't fucking leveled, I mean, I don't think she's leveled up since we fucking started off on our own. And she was a swab. So a 5th level character was a swab on this ship that this fucking Harrigan guy was running. So that shows you how fucking powerful he was to be able to keep a 5th level character as a fucking swab, as somebody who's like, you know, the lowest fucking totem pole on a fucking ship. So I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing Harrigan could have done, made a deal with the Chilaxians. But I don't know about that one, because Harrigan, I mean, then again, Harrigan was kind of like, he did have like a weird fucking sense of honor and shit. So maybe he could have made a deal with the Chilaxians. I don't know. I just know one thing. I don't want to run into Harrigan again. I know we're fucking going to run into Harrigan again at some fucking point, but I would really like to delay that fucking point as long as we fucking can. So, we learn all this shit about the history of Tidewater Rock and the history of the Shackles and blah, 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 blah. So, we propose an alliance to this lady, Smithy, and she shoots it down, but she has an idea of her own. Apparently in the Shackles, they have like pirate marriages, which is like, you know, you just like, I agree to be married. I also agreed to be married. You're married. And like, you know, it's more of a political arrangement than an arrangement of love. It's more has to do with like, if you're married to someone, you won't attack that person's like ships, and you know you won't fuck with their business basically. So it's a good little thing. So CJ, being the most charismatic and softest of us, he gets married. He's now a happily married man. Commodore Dace, married man, which is cool. I guess. I don't know. It's weird because my character was locked up because I had to be a hostage so they could talk to fucking these people. So, you know, my character's, you know, when he got back with the rest of the party, he's like, hey, everybody, what's up? Did we crack the rock? And it's like, oh, yeah, we did. And I'm married now. It's like, that's weird. It is cool now, though. I got me my own little lab. So I can keep my fucking I can keep all my torture victims separate. It's gonna be good. So CJ gets some very nice magical items for being married, which is so weird. It's like, part of me is like, fucking cracking Tidewater Rock was so fucking retardedly easy. Part of me is like, something's fucking up. Like, there's no way they're giving us a fucking fortress this fucking easily. No, something's up. It's gonna be built on an ancient juju burial ground. Fucking, Besmara fucking's gonna come down from the sky and fucking kill us all, a dragon, a hydra. I don't fucking know. Something's up. You don't just get shit in Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder. That never fucking happens. There's a hook. There's a catch here. So so we decide, since now we got a base, so it's like, fuck it, let's go out and fucking raid some ships. And we find a slaver that is captained by a hobgoblin. And a vicious fucking fight takes place. I mean, I gotta say, these guys were pretty fucking tough. It was like I said, a hobgoblin captain leading a crew of probably human barbarians. They were definitely barbarians because they were raging, so that made it a lot tougher. Because these guys could take some fucking hits. Fratus got fucking butt fucked too, because basically Fratus was like, Fratus's plan in any fucking ship to ship fight is like, I'm gonna run straight towards the captain. I don't fucking care if I get hit. So, Fratus got fucking hit hard. Because basically he just got surrounded by like 5 to 6 of these fucking dudes. We beat them. We beat them all to death except for 3 of them. I don't know what we're going to do with them yet. We kind of ended the game before we could decide. We didn't end it, though, before we found out what the slaver ship was carrying. It was elven nobles. So, we did give them the offer of joining our crew. They declined, but they said, for saving them, that they would give us 1,000 platinum pieces, which is 10,000 gold pieces, which is fucking amazing. So it's like, yeah, go ahead, fucking take the ship. I don't fucking care. Fucking this stupid fucking ship's probably not even worth half that fucking amount. Although, one thing did bum me out, again, after playing, is they were like, oh, once we get back to the homeland of the elves, we'll fucking pay you. I looked it up. The homeland of the elves is almost as fucking far away from the Shackles as you can fucking literally get on the map. Like, there's some things that are farther. Brevoy, Numeria, fucking the land of the Mammoth Kings, and fucking the land of the Moor Kings, fucking so. But I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking think we're ever gonna see this money now. I really don't. And being the only fucking elf on the ship, I'm sure I'll never hear the end of that fucking shit. So, that's kind of scattered. That was more of a scattered brain update than I usually like to do, but it's kind of really weird patchwork game today, because I really fucking thought, I thought the Tidewater Rock thing, I thought that was going to be the end dungeon for this campaign. Obviously fucking not. And I'm pretty sure this fucking section's not over either, because Landon didn't say. It's like, oh, we're going to be starting up the new fucking part of this adventure path, part 3, blah blah, whatever the fuck it is. So I'm like, there's something else. There's something fucking else we're missing. It's not fucking Tidewater Rock. Like, what? I mean, I'm stymied. I'm stymied on what it could be. I mean, maybe it's the rest of the treasures. Because I think there's like 4 or 5 treasures we still have left to find. So maybe we gotta find the rest of those. Maybe we gotta run into Harrigan. Maybe that's the end fucking point of this part of the module, is we gotta actually fight and liberate the rest of the crew on the Wormwood. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know where. See, right now, we're kind of in fucking Council of Thieves territory where it's like, what the fuck do we do? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess. I mean, again, thankfully though, this is more of a sandbox game than Council of Thieves. So it's like, oh, what do we do? I don't know. Let's just go raid shit. So you always just raid villages and fucking try to find clues on what to do that way. So. But it's just weird. Like, I really fucking did think Tidewater Rock would be like the big fucking end set piece of this one. And it turned out. I mean, I don't want to say it fizzled. Because it was definitely a good role playing. It was definitely a good role playing portion of this campaign. And that's been very few and far between with this. Since, we're having to deal with a lot of NPC pirate, basically random NPC pirate crews and shit, so there hasn't really been like a huge cast of characters in this campaign or anything. So, I don't know what we're going to be doing for next week. It might just be like nothing but fucking raiding, or it might be like, excuse me, I just pooted very loudly. You probably heard that. Or we might be like, oh, we found the fucking sea god or something. That's another thing. We didn't do mythic again this week. And see, that's why I think we fucked up. With the dragons. Because I'm willing to fucking bet we were supposed to talk to the dragons and they were going to give us something. I'm willing to fucking bet. We really did bumblefuck our way through this fucking one, people. We really did. Just kind of how like I bumblefucked my way through this video. Hey everybody, this is the Skull and Shackles recap for this week. We didn't play Sirius's game, or the upcoming game that Sirius is going to be DMing, which is basically going to be the evil campaign, because Sirius hurt his back this week, so he couldn't DM or play. He was supposed to join us in Skull and Shackles this week, but he couldn't. So, but he said he should be back up by next week. So, more Greyhawk Wars for the other campaign, and with the evil campaign, there's probably not going to be much story to that one because we're going to be just balls out evil doing whatever the fuck we want to do. That's neither here nor there, sorry. Fucking updates off of Vloggerdome onto YouTube. So, if you're actually curious about shit that I'm not mentioning in this one, you can go back and easily look them up. I've made a playlist for them and everything. So, there you go. And I've numbered them part blankety blank. So if you really need to know the story and the horrible fucking disgusting antics we have done in the pirate campaign thus far, check them out. Okay, now I remember. So, we started off, same from last week, we were heading towards Tidewater Rock. And on the way, we decided we were going to fucking resupply, but we never resupplied. My beard itches more now that I got it fucking trimmed than it ever fucking did beforehand. So, fucking that shit's fucking annoying. So, anyways, what happened? I gotta remember because I took a fucking nap today for like 6 hours after we played D&D, so I'm like wide awake now, but on the inverse, I forgot what we fucking did today, so, yesterday. So, thinking. Oh, while I'm fucking thinking about what we did in the proper order we did it, I finally got all of the D&D skull and shack kill it and fucking, you know, not only have this little fucking, village endeared towards us, but also the pirate lords who happen to rule this specific island we're on. In fact, the island we're on was the island we found the metal bird on. So that's kind of cool. Archimedes, the talking clockwork parrot, who was a god. So, we decided to track down this dragon. Well, the plan was originally, my plan, was I was going to beat the fucking dragon into unconsciousness, and then I was going to drag it back to town, and then I was going to vivisect it in front of all the fucking townspeople, but specifically the children. Because I wanted to, because the port we went into, they had a dragon problem. So, we got all tied up in that shit, so the villagers were like, "Oh, help us! We're just a bunch of fucking gnomes and humans and shit, and we got these dragon, and it's coming into town and it's eating people. And it's all fucked up. It's bad, very bad juju, because they're on the island of the juju pirates. Because in Pathfinder, juju is basically like voodoo. So we decide." Being the fucking stalwart heroes we are, in reality, being the fucking opportunistic pricks that we are, we decide that this would be a very good boon for us to fucking, tackle this fucking dragon,